Okay. I just want you all to see a puzzle that I made, and I think it turned out good. There's some spots where I could have improved and whatnot, but overall, I did good. It's this puzzle. It's an octagon mirror block, an octagonal barrel made out of Rubik's mirror block. Showing you the checkerboard pattern. And here's checkerboard pattern. And I know it looks freaky. I made this out of a genuine Rubik's brand mirror block. And I'm not sure if you can see it. No. There we go. The Rubik's center cap is right there. And that's one way that I can tell that it's a true, real mirror block. Hold on. And I originally had the idea for making this. Well, not this one. I made a real regular sized one, which I tore up to make another puzzle. But this one, I like, and it's okay. Turns great, but locks up every occasion. No. Yeah, locks up there. And yeah, and it's not that good of a quality. Because I used all sort of keychain to make this one. This one's okay. I modified it by cutting the pieces down from the inside and leaving it with Vaseline and cleaning it out. And it's okay, it locks up every once in a while. But it's okay. Sounds great. Wait, no. One of these sides I can turn very good. Let me find this. Yes, here we go. Yeah, that's how good it is. Now, I kind of messed up on making, or on cutting the cord. I mean, not cutting the cord, but modifying the pieces. And I have to get that piece out and show you. It's this piece. Now, what I did was I was cutting it down so that it looks like this. And I'm cutting it a little too much over in this area. So when I put it back in the cube and play around with it, this piece pops off. So I glued the piece back on. And so I do not want to mess with this one anymore. And if it breaks on me while solving, I just glue it back together. And yeah. And I glued it back on and kind of crooked. But oh well. Still works. And I did cut it so that the corners and the edges look kind of like this. And the corners look like this too. Yeah. Now, what I use to fill in each piece is I use Mighty Putty instead of the capping method. Because I tried the capping method and I suck at it. And I didn't think it was good enough. Well, it was good enough, but the only thing is that you have to cut it out from the sheet of plastic that you use, and that's hard part. And like what I heard that you use capping method and you use it and you cut it out and then cut it out a bit bigger than the piece it is, and then just cut and then sand the extra out. And I don't think that, I don't like that. So, decided to fill it in. And filling it in, for me, is good. Because I know of a way that not very many people know of to make it look good. Is I fill it in, and then with all the extra stuff, extra filling that's on it, that makes it bumpy, I just sand it down to make it smoother. And with these colors, I use my sister's old nail polish that she doesn't use anymore. She's 18. Well, 19 actually. The stickers that are on it are left over from the original puzzle. I don't feel like taking them off or putting on new stickers, because it's all about getting this back into its original shape, not just worrying about stickers or colors on it. But the colors would help make it faster. Now I'm gonna be trading this puzzle for a core for one of my other puzzles. Not that I destroyed it, just because I wanted to see whether or not it will fix the problem that I'm having with the puzzle or not. It's this puzzle. Oh, you all may remember. Yeah, I did destroy it. But, no. I fixed it. And now, this cube is good, but it pops every once in a while. It's like, let me just get it, find out. There we go. It popped. That, I'm just wondering if the core will actually fix it. Since he is selling this puzzle, but unstickered, and he's selling it for $1, and I'm thinking, yeah, I could just buy the part that I need. Just get the part. And I don't need a new 4x. I need a new 4x4, and I'm just wondering if the core may be the problem with this one. Yeah. And, yeah. This mirror block octagon barrel is good. And one note is that everywhere I looked, I can only find at least one or maybe two other people that have actually made one of these. And now, I mean, like, what the? How come? It's just an easy mod, easy make. You can make this within, like, an hour. Yeah, within an hour. Yeah. And that's kind of cool. But this, the centerpiece on this has this melting on it. If you can see. I do have the center cap for it. It's just that I had to glue it down. Glue it onto here to make it fit. And I'm not sure if I still really have it since of how small it is. And yeah. So, yeah. And yeah, this is kind of cool. For me, it took like just maybe an hour or two just to cut this cube down to this shape. And then maybe like an hour or two to fill this in, and then an hour or two, like maybe about 30 minutes just to sand this down, and then like each side that I painted took me about 30 minutes, about 10 minutes, but I had to do it in separate days because I wanted to let these dry and then move on to another side so I don't mess up in the previous side that I painted. Yeah. So overall, about 5 hours of work. And also, to make it turn this good, is that I lubed it with Vaseline and salted it about 100 times or so, just to mix the Vaseline with plastic and stuff, and then cleaned it out. And then with that, I saw a huge drastic improvement. And then, once I finished completely doing that edge cutting mod, I knew that this was good. Yeah.